Welcome to the Noble Gold Investments Investing in Gold series. In the first video, we talked about the primary role of gold in your portfolio, a hedge. Now let's talk about one of the greatest drivers of gold's price, scarcity. Two and a half Olympic-sized swimming pools. That's all the gold that we have ever mined. And this includes all the antiques, historical artifacts. If we melt all that, we would only be able to fill 2.5 Olympic-sized swimming pools. And the supply is getting worse. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, there's only 50,000 tons of gold left to mine. Estimates vary, but this one is among the most statistically sound when it comes to measuring the precious metal supply. What makes it worse, that there's no technology on Earth that can produce gold in a lab, the same way you can produce diamonds. It literally takes astronomical events for the Earth to get more gold. As if that's not enough of a battle, now we also have mining problems. In the early stages of the quarantine, mining companies shut down operations. As investors scramble to get their hands on as much gold as they can, there's less and less gold available. And we still haven't recovered. On your screens right now, we'll show you the dwindling production of gold. We are consistently producing less gold annually. Scarcity by itself isn't bad. Even if there were only 1 gallon of gold, and if no one needs it, it wouldn't have any effect on the price. But this is where it gets much better for gold. We don't stop needing gold. In fact, we are needing more and more of it. We need it for our phones, we need it for data servers, computers, cars, and other machines that heaven knows we need now more than ever. Annually, 1.38 billion smartphones are sold. That translates to 2.5 billion worth of gold consumed annually just by the phone industry alone. We haven't figured in the gold used in cars, servers, computers, and others. It's being used as a possible cure for cancer. Annually, there are more than 18 million cancer diagnoses. That's 18 million people who could potentially need gold. Gold is being used to produce oxygen on Mars, for dentistry, and the list goes on and on. In the last 10 years, gold demand has consistently gone up 10% even during the pandemic and will continue to rise, but the supply won't. And if you remember your economics 101, limited supply and high demand equals astronomical price. Gold's by no means the end all be all, because there's going to have its lows. But in a nutshell, the big picture in the economics of gold speaks to its core abilities, and that it's gold's limited supply keeps its value up as it remains solid as the ultimate safe haven asset in the world. Now you have a clear idea of the scarcity of gold and how bad it really is. Let's talk about industrial demand.